Morning folks, another beautiful non-sunny day in Cornwall. The bizzle's out in force again. That white man just pull it in front of us on a dual carriageway. There we go. Anyway, I thought with all these revelations about CIA and GCHQ and all that, all spying on us using our own devices. It's no secret. Edward Snowden told us all about it. Was it 3 years ago? It got me thinking about how much people really know. So I thought I'd do a little video on it because it comes down to a real personal level. Basically, for whatever reason, I don't know why it is, but the system wants to control and spy on everything you do. They want to know where you go, what you do, when you do it, how much you spend on it. They want to hear your private conversations. They want to know what you think. And bear in mind, whatever you see on the telly or on the radio that talks about this stuff is at least 10 years out of date, because that's the basic rule of thumb. When the military talks about any new technology, it's always at least 10 years out of date. Okay, so just bear that in mind with all these revelations. Now, as far as I can tell, WikiLeaks has been compromised by the CIA. Whether Julian Assange is still alive or not is in question. I certainly haven't seen any recent footage of him. There was a break-in in the Ecuadorian embassy a while back. So it'll be interesting to see if he does ever resurface. But I would suggest if it is an information leak deliberately by the CIA, then there's something much bigger they're either hiding or is coming down the road. But this is why they want the Internet of Things. You know, they want these adverts in shops that pick up your mobile phone and then target the advertising on the advertising board. Because they know everything about you. They know where you're going, what you're doing, what you like. So there was a lot of hoo-ha in London. I don't know if they're still using them now. But if you have a smart meter, that will collect data on all your smart appliances. Some appliances, all appliances, or virtually all, will have Bluetooth installed on them these days, or a Wi-Fi signal generator. And then the smart meters are designed to connect to other Wi-Fi networks. Bear in mind this: you do not have to have a smart meter. The water board come round to our house a few months back and installed one without our permission. Within 2 weeks they were back taking it out again, because I told them we weren't having one. And we'll be doing the same for the electric. You don't have to have one, it's not the law. Even if it was the law, I still wouldn't have one. I'd rather have a diesel generator, to be honest. But it'll connect to your Wi-Fi. It'll also connect to any device you've got in the house. So that includes your phone and your TV and your Hive heating, whatever you want that for. It'll spy on you. Like I say, I don't know why they're doing this. There's no legitimate reason for them to do it, and not so long ago they wouldn't have been allowed to do it. So, but people forget, you know. I'm only 40 years old, and I was brought up in a different world than what we've got now. So you need to take steps. And people say, oh, you know, the old chestnut, if you're not doing nothing wrong, then you don't need to worry. But that's not true, because if other people want to do wrong to you, then all they need to do, it makes their life a lot easier if they actually have got some idea of who you are, what you like, where you go. Once they know all that, it's easy to attack you, isn't it? For whatever reason. And it might be something as simple as, I don't know, maybe the Inland Revenue's doing an investigation on you. Maybe a council is, just think about this. That's a good example, actually, because people are, let me just slow down here a bit in the roadworks. People are being fined for putting too much rubbish in their bins or putting the wrong stuff in their bins. So if the council accuse you of it, just think about this, right? The council accuse you of it, you deny it, so then they use their new powers under the Snoopers Charter to investigate all your internet records and that. They find out that you do a bin and a half's worth of rubbish shopping in Tesco's, packaging and all that, and then they've got the evidence to prosecute you, and you didn't even, you've got no defence. So when somebody wants to attack you, the more information they've got, the better. Even though it's unlawful for them to do that, it might be legal, but it's unlawful. So, and you need to learn the difference. But just bearing that about, when you got your geolocation switched on your phones, the best thing I can recommend is use a VPN on your computer network, on your phone. If you sign up for something like IPVanish, not that I'm promoting them, other VPNs are available, and that runs on your mobile phones and your computers. It won't stop your smart TV from accessing the internet and that, unless you buy a router which has got your VPN software installed on it, and then everything in the home goes through a VPN, which means it can't be traced. You'll pop out on the internet somewhere in a different place. Your service provider, which has now got to keep records on you for a year under the Snoopers Charter, thank you Theresa May, will be thwarted, because all they'll see is an encrypted tunnel of information or data going across the internet, which means that they can't throttle your speed either. So it's really worth having from all directions. It makes your computer difficult to hack, it makes your router difficult to hack, and it screws up their information collecting. A lot of companies now have started using smart pricing. Remember, anything with smart in the front is going to be bad for you. Smartphones, smart meters, it all means that they're stitching you up. But smart pricing means if you visit a website and you sort of look, I don't know, for a holiday or a TV or a new fridge, if you haven't got a decent firewall or a VPN or some software like Spybot Anti-Beacon or Spybot Search and Destroy, which are two good pieces of software, what'll happen is it leaves a cookie on your computer. When you go back to that site, it looks at all the other things it's found out about you, like how much you spend at Tesco's, how much fuel you buy every week, where you've been, and it decides on whether you're on the dole and haven't got much money, and or if you're living in a manor house, you drive Range Rovers around all day. It will make those decisions and it will price that holiday accordingly. So one of you could be paying £1,500 for your holiday.